Well, it's the ye old case of it's not what you know, it's who you know. A little bit for a case of the John Butley transfer. Hello and welcome to this video. So, the captain of Sheffield Wednesday, Barry Bannan, played a little bit of a role in the deal to bring John Butley to Sheffield Wednesday. When he was speaking to Sky, he said he's a top class player, obviously proving the league. My agent was asking if we were after any midfielders, and our manager said we were. The club have been working with my agent for a long time now because I've been here for a while. So once he was available, it was quite easy in the end. If anything is ever easy at Sheffield Wednesday. Got a point there, Barry Bannan. If anything is ever easy at Sheffield Wednesday. Got a point. Sometimes it is a little bit difficult to do things. We were very happy in the end. I think it's a great addition to the squad. It might mean I don't play, but let's see. Despite being 23 years old, Butley has already ranked up to 130 appearances for Blackpool, going 12 goals along the way. Now, it's interesting here because if this means it's because you've just heard him say, even if it means I don't play, there could be a little bit of a aspect here of making Barry Bannan not play as much, but giving chances to rest, because he has said in the past, especially with how hot it's been at the minute, he doesn't do well when the temperature gets hotter. Now, the next 3 weeks, we are set to have this mini little heat wave. Like, it could be that the Ipswich game, and I believe we got a midweek game that in between there as well. Ipswich, then we've got Middlesbrough, and then we've got Swansea. So there could be a case that it's used as a bit of a rotation factor just for Barry Bannan's sense. Because you don't want to, in theory, you want to play Bannan all the time. But you get into that age where you think maybe it's time we rotate you a little bit just to save your leg. Because he did say in that final, he's getting to the point where this kind of weather does not do him good. He cramps up very quickly. So he'll play where he can because he's the captain. If he can be first name on this on the team sheet, then brilliant. I think there's a possibility that it's a case of either Butley for buyers, then the other way around, then Bannan for buyers. But I found this very, very interesting indeed, because he's a top player, and he said, and it's like, you hear these things, Agent Bannan, and sometimes these things happen, and it does seem like he was half joking about Butley taking his place. He goes on to say, we just signed 2 midfielders who play in my position. Bannan said, we obviously got George and Tyree Will as well, so there's a lot of competition. It keeps you on your toes. It doesn't change anything for me personally. I still got to train my very best every day and work hard every day for games at the weekend. It won't change a lot for me, but if I have a few bad games, then I know there are people knocking on the door in my position. And again, it's a case of though, kind of say, keeping players on the toes. I am always a fan of players being made to realise that there's someone behind them at any moment that could come and take their place. I think this is a smart thing by Wednesday. You never want players to be, what's the word I'm looking for? Complacent, where they always know they're going to be in the squad, if that makes sense. So let's see where this goes, but I think this is smart, and also it's nice to see Barry Bannan helping along the way, try and get some deals done. Agent Bannan has said, I know he didn't do much, he just spoke to the player, spoke his agent act. So it is what it is. Let me know what you think in the description below and all that good stuff. Comments, I mean, I'm all over the place for the heat.